Hi everyone, it's Jeffrey, it's right color, and this is card of the day, message of the day. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, the message, I had to write it down because wasn't very I mean, it's simple, but I want to write down what I got. Okay, there's no rush. Things come together or unfold as they do in perfect time. Oh, things come together or unfold as they do in perfect time with the rhythm. It's like, well, the rhythm of what? They were like, with the rhythm. Like, okay. And I got this kind of metaphor of like, you know how, like with classical music, like some pieces are super complicated, right? And, maybe you recognize the beginning. And, maybe the beginning's a little slow or a little bit like, well, this isn't my favorite part. But I know that when the strings come in, that's my favorite part, or whatever it is. And so we're in the piece of music, so to speak. And, there might be pieces and parts that you like better. Oh, I love when the strings come in. I love when there's that pause or when the two different pieces of it come together. And it's like, well, you're here, you're at the symphony, say, and, you know, like the good part's coming or the part you've been anticipating is coming. There's no rush, just like be in your fancy outfit and, in the comfortable seat, and maybe with somebody you like, or maybe even somebody you don't like, and just enjoy it for what it is. Know that it's constantly changing. It's constantly changing. There's no rush. Because sometimes, I feel like, oh, I have so much to do. I've got to get this done. I've got to get that done. It'll get done like that. That's the energy. That's the message. Let's see what the cards have to say. Um, I wrote a second book, went up live yesterday. Information below, it's on my page as a digital. It's called Tarot Decoded. And then the little subtitle is Symbols, Keywords, and Interpretations. And I have the original book. Can't believe there were two books at this point. And our tarot classes are starting soon. All the information is below. All the information is below. And I'm going to go, I think I'm going live with Sheila on the 21st. So that's Friday. Today's Wednesday. Okay. So let's see what the card of the day is. There's no rush. It's all in perfect timing. Okay. Well, he's not rushing. That's for sure. Um, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. So knights in general, well, knights take action. Kings and queens sit around and rule, right? Pages kind of flitter about, right? But knights are the ones who do the real work. So two of the knights are moving really quickly, right? And then there's the Knight of Cups, who's moving in a slow, deliberate way, because like the horse has one leg up. But this one is standing still. So he's building something in the physical world. He is taking his time. He knows it's going to get done because he's really efficient. He's really practical. He's really serious and steadfast. And, eh, he grounds it in. He grounds it in. He's the type of thing where it's going to be a process. And it's like, okay, I'm at this place in the process, and this has to be done next. or whatever. But he's also, let's say you're building a house, right? And yeah, like you have to wait for the foundation to dry. Just like, let's say it's a concrete foundation. There's no way around that. You just have to sit and wait until it dries. Then you have other things. You have, let's say you're making a house out of like wood and stone. So the stone will be dropped off, the wood is coming. But right now, like I'm putting that in order, there's no rush. The foundation has to dry for say a day or two. And in the inter in the waiting period, well, maybe you could work on the land a little bit. Maybe you can cut down the tree you wanted to cut down, or plant something, or um, organize things for the next couple of days, or something like that. That's the energy. Like there's no rush. It'll happen when it happens in divine timing. And I'm doing what I can do. And there are times in our lives that things are really quick and moving. And then there are other times it's like, okay, well, I thought this project was going to take an hour, but it looks like it's going to take 3 hours. Or I thought this project was going to take an hour, but I don't have all the pieces that I need to put it together. So they're on their way and they'll get here when they get here. And when they're here, then I'll do what I need to do, like that, like that. So there's a certain element of patience. So that's my little take. He's really practical. He's really practical. And it's almost like he has a foresight of the way it's going to be, or an approximate way that it's going to be. Because sometimes you're working on something and then, things change along the way. And it's like, okay, well, the house will stand without that particular thing. Or maybe they deliver too many windows and you're like, well, we could use the extra windows, right? Oh, they were half price. So, I was paying whatever. I was paying $100. And now for 150, I get double the amount. Oh, okay, I'll take it. They made a mistake on the truck or something. And so now your house will have more light or whatever. So there's no rush. Be patient, all in divine timing. All the information for all my, everything I'm offering. I'm so proud of myself that I wrote a second book. Anyway, and I'm working on putting together a journal for you to write in, not my journal, a journal for you to write in with prompts. So I worked on that. Yes, like once I start working and things start moving, I start moving, but I think I'm going to move a little slowly today. All right. Blessings. See you soon. Bye.